to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will have first crack at this one. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So UNLV's offense will go to work for the first time. Now they'll try the right side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass, it's Durant. Fakes to grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Levis. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lindsey.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Trying play action. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galloway. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Horn. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Levis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Durant. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. The flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Pressure coming. The throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Lindsey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Durant. He's got him in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They're testing the right side here. Jukes his way for more. There he goes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They go to the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Right on the money. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Got a man. It's Levis. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Off play action. Gets it out quickly. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Dropping back, it's Buckmeyer.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Quickly complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lindsey. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Durant. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. Oh, out of space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. The inside handoff. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabs it in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Floats it out in space. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Looking for room. It's Lindsey. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bringing the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here's the heat. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Durant. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Galloway. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Hold and fire complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. He caught it! Touchdown, Arizona State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Durant. Snagged in the middle, it's Galloway. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw again. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end to the ground with the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
It's complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flying as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Fox. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. To the air, it's Durant. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working that left side now. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Rebels are marching down the field. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Lindsey. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Levis. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Durant. On the run, fires downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Okay, so I thought they might go for it here. Instead, they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Durant. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Durant. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Lindsey. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Gonna look downfield again. Good timing on the quick out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Galloway. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. He'll keep it himself. Slithers into space.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Let's see what they do on third down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go along.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these...
Yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Stanford's offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down.
And you simply cannot start the game any better if you're on defense. The first two plays of the game, you get a sack. That's how you seize momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. Now the pitch. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Creates a little room. So UCLA's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right up.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up 7-2. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dillon. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. With jet sweep pass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Off the play fake on first down. He tries to take the top off. Takes the grab on the big throw. Defense makes a stop, and the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They're going to run it.